And then now this is our second podcast.
Yes, sir. Hopefully the audio doesn't fuck up.
Yeah. Although in the last podcast, I know what happened was I think I fixed it, didn't I?
Yes.
Or so I remember fixing it.
Yeah, I don't know how you fixed it, but you did.
Yes.
But
But
it worked out pretty well.
even though we're back now, I do know for sure if it fucks up again, I know I'll be able to, undo it. I know what I can do.
Why are you in my chair, huh?
Sorry.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Come on, sit down.
I'm trying. Move.
Go.
I can't
see.
It's so dark in here.
You should be able to see.
Oh yeah, right.
Remember?
I'll put some carrots in my eyes.
No, but we both have good eyesight in the dark.
Yeah.
And we know that.
I'm just saying it's really dark, so the listeners can, they know what's going on.
Yeah. Like according to us, it's kind of dark.
Yeah.
But for most people, it would literally be pitch black.
So the first thing I want to talk about personally is oh fuck off. Let me put my phone on silent real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
The first thing I want to talk about is movies personally.
Mhm.
So let me start off by saying have you seen any good movies lately?
I haven't watched too many films, but
Well, we actually just watched the Sonic movie.
yeah. But I mean, besides that, no, I haven't really been watching any films. I've just been recently playing Borderlands 3 on my new Xbox Series X, which I'm very happy about.
Mm-hmm.
The game looks really good and it plays well, but I haven't been watching too many films.
Yeah.
I've only been really watching films with you recently, since you were here.
This year so far, I've seen Fast and Furious 9 with you and Victor. I saw Venom 2. I saw the new James Bond movie and Spider-Man No Way Home. And we talked about Venom 2 last time, but not too much. I'm just gonna say what I think. It was good. The only complaint I have is the pacing was really weird. How everything happened the last few minutes.
Oh yeah, it's all just there was a big build up and then everything just happened.
Yeah. Even then I didn't mind it too much. But yeah, that's that.
I feel like Carnage. I want to just expand a little bit more on that film, but I feel like Carnage was such a cool character to be introduced and got killed off way too soon.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have stuck around for at least one or two more films.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. They should have kept even not have him as the main antagonist of the next two movies, but just have him there.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was really cool. I saw a lot of people say his writing wasn't very good, and they didn't really like what's his name, Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson, yep.
I liked him. I thought he was fine, personally.
So it's going to be a bit weird sound here. Just fixing up the... There we go. Right, go on.
I thought he was fine. I thought all the characters in the movie were fine. I didn't really think... Well, the one thing I do have a slight complaint about is... I'll wait till you're done that.
Yeah, I was just checking if it was recording. It is.
I like how... Venom and Eddie Brock, they kind of got into an argument, but it was it was resolved a little too quickly to the point where it felt kind of useless. It was kind of just thrown in there. Just suddenly they hated each other. Venom got kicked out. He went to a nightclub, and then they were just friends again. It was really weird. That's just all I really have a complaint about with that movie.
I guess anyone who hasn't seen Venom 2 has now basically been told the whole plot of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's been out since October. If you haven't seen it by now, then you probably weren't planning to see it.
Then you have me, who only watched the Sonic movie today, and it came out nearly 2 years ago.
Yeah, did it come out on Valentine's Day? Yeah, it did.
Valentine's Day 2020.
Yeah. Fast and Furious 9. This is a movie I kind of want to talk about a little bit.
Yeah, same actually.
It was
since
you
said it.
It was so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, the movie, all the ridiculousness made the movie actually really fun to watch.
Yeah. I understand if you don't like Fast and Furious anymore because of...
almost because of what their focus is now.
Yeah, it's not, street racing. It's not like that, all those sports cars. It's not about that anymore. And the biggest complaint I have, not I have, but the biggest complaint I've seen is people are like, they go to space in this movie. And they kind of marketed it so it was like that was really important, but really, it was only 2 characters that went to space, and we didn't even get to see them in there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't for very long. They just kind of went to space, and then it was like, yeah, alright.
They went to space, they made a joke about the minions, and then they pretty much just came back, and that was it. Like, that was all for the space segment.
Oh, I think what I just found so cool is like a few guys. I don't want to say they're just from Tokyo Drift, but Sean and Han that were in Tokyo Drift, I believe they were both introduced in that film.
Yeah.
And they were in that film too. Not that they did anything too crazy. I mean, Han had the I think it was the Toyota Supra.
Yeah.
Sean didn't have as much of a significance in the film, but he was still cool because he was making that like fly. I think he was trying to use the reason like they were making that car that tried to fly, but it kept accidentally blowing up.
Let me say, if you like Fast and Furious for the old stuff, like just actual racing, you might like Fast and Furious 9 because you know those flashbacks of like the NASCAR shit?
It's probably my favourite, I want to say, modern Fast and Furious film.
And then they had that drag race, remember, with his brother.
Yeah, and that was sick. Even though it wasn't for a huge portion of the film, it was still a drag race.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I would consider anything Fast 5 and above to be a modern film, and then Fast and Furious 4 and under to be like classic, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just what I consider. A lot of people say only the first 3, but I'd consider the first 3, the first 4 films. I believe Tokyo Drift is number 3, yeah. There's Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Tokyo Drift, and Fast and Furious.
I was gonna say, yeah. There's 2 more things I want to talk about with this movie, really. Number 1 is like you remember like the close-ups. Like, remember when they put John Cena in the prison?
Oh my god! And then there was like this close-up of his face.
They did like, okay, you might have watched the movie and just not noticed because you weren't trying to notice it.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if you watch this movie again and look out for the close-ups, you will you'll notice them so much.
Some are too much of close-ups, but they feel like they are.
Yeah, like with Vin Diesel at the start in the car with the steering wheel, if you remember that.
I remember that being later in the film.
I thought that was... Oh, it was, yeah.
I remember being about halfway. Like, he kind of pulls up in his car. I don't remember what part it was. I just know he pulled up in his car. You could see his face in the mirror, and it looked really, like, fish-eyed and distorted.
Also, I don't know why, like, people think the most ridiculous thing in the movie is him going to space. I think it's, you know, at the start where he drives off the cliff and his car has like a grappling hook.
Oh my god!
That was like as kind of cool as it was also some bullshit.
You also remember when I kept making John Cena jokes?
Yeah.
But I didn't do it for too long. I knew to at least stop.
You were saying you're like, I'm gonna do this for the whole movie. I was like, please don't, because when we could see John Cena in the car and Ben was like, how's that car driving itself?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I was like, oh, they must be on those self-driving cars.
And the last thing about Fast and Furious 9 is the post-credit scene, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Anyways, the thing I'm a bit confused about. There's a few things. Vin Diesel said Fast and Furious 10 is going to be the last one. But the post-credit scene of 9 set up Hobbs and Shaw 2. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson says he's not doing another Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah, it's really confusing, isn't it?
Like, I don't understand, really. But, yeah.
I watched Hobbs and Shaw once. I liked it, but I've never, like, thought about watching it again. It was still a good film, though. Actually, it was really entertaining.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have... I feel like it was fine since it was more of a spin-off.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be exactly like Fast and Furious, because it was literally a spin-off.
I feel like Fast and Furious, like, I feel like Hobbs and Shaw has the least amount of car elements out of all of them.
Like, I guess the most carry it normally gets is at the start. You know that scene where they're doing their morning routine or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And eventually Dwayne has, like, his truck. And then Shaw has, like, that, like, McLaren.
But,
I think.
Yeah, it's pretty much Fast and Furious. Also, I saw James Bond this year, No Time to Die.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
It's a really good movie. I've only ever seen one Daniel Craig Bond movie before. I can't remember which one it was.
It was probably Skyfall.
All I remember was they had him tied up in a chair and they started beating his ball sack with like a baseball bat. That was literally all I remember about that movie. But No Time to Die was really good. The cinematography was amazing. There were some really beautiful shots.
Oh.
The writing was really good. The character development was incredible.
I was told it was a terrible film, but that's the thing.
A really good movie.
Everyone has their opinion, right?
Yeah.
What's mad at No Time to Die, I was about to say, like, when it was coming out, I was like, wait, when's the last time we got a Bond film?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, that was Spectre. I think that was 2014.
Jesus.
Skyfall, before that, 2011. Quantum of Solace, I think that was 2008.
Oh my god.
And then before that was Casino Royale, which I think was 2006. But that was such a missed opportunity. Casino Royale came out in 2006, right?
Yeah.
It should have come out in 2007. Because 007, 2007, 007, that would have been the best advertising ever. That would have been crazy. They should have waited a year just for that. Like, I don't care, that's what I believe.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Like, do you plan to see No Time to Die or no?
What?
Do you plan to see
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even today. Oh no, we're watching Spider-Man.
Yeah.
After this podcast, we're going to watch Spider-Man.
Let's fucking go.
We're going to watch Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then probably Far From Home first.
Yeah.
And then maybe No Way Home tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, just a little bit more on James Bond. It was like, I wasn't even, like, meant to see it. I was out in, like, Dublin, like, you know, just in the city centre or whatever, with my brother, and we were kind of just going shopping for clothes or whatever, and then we were about to go home, and he was like, do you want to go to the cinema real quick? I was like, oh, okay. And then we went to Cineworld in Dublin. It was empty. There were literally, I saw 2 other people there. Like, when we went to see James Bond, there were 2 people sitting directly in front of us, and that was it.
Oh, I would hate that.
Like, I was like, there's nobody else here. You could have picked any seat you wanted.
Like, that's the thing. I don't mind, like, literally, if the place is, like, even half full and there's 2 people in front of me, I won't care.
Yeah.
But it's almost like the whole thing, you know what I mean. With urinals, though I don't use them. It's like you use one.
The unwritten rule.
And someone does the one beside you.
Like, you can't do that.
It's literally the same as that. You're in a cinema empty, you know what I mean? You're in an empty cinema by yourself, with you or one other person, and then there's 2 other people that decide to sit right in front or behind you. I'm like, Jesus, you could have went anywhere.
And we got there a little early, so we were kind of just waiting. You know, the ads hadn't even started, but we were sitting down. And we only got popcorn, and I assume Cineworld isn't doing too good for business, because the popcorn was stale as fuck. So my brother was like, oh, do you want to go get something else, and I'll wait here. I was like, okay. So I went to the counter. There was nobody there, just the employees, and all they had was like hot dogs or whatever. So I was like, oh, I'll get one for me, one for my brother. And
are you okay?
No.
I
kid you not. It was literally, out of everything I've ever eaten in my life, it was one of the worst things.
Oh.
So it was like this long sausage, right?
Well, yeah.
And it was in like it was in a baguette for some reason.
What?
And the baguette tasted like it was like it had the texture of cardboard, and it tasted like it's been there for months.
Oh no.
And it had no taste whatsoever besides the mustard that I just decided to put on it. And that wasn't nice, and I kept burping after it, and I could just taste it every time I burped, and it was awful. But I'm kind of glad I got them anyways, because it kind of made it more memorable. It was funny. It's like what you were saying about the rain. Like, oh, you'll be glad it's raining when you look back.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll talk a little bit about that. So basically, at the moment, I know schooling systems are different countries, but in Ireland, I'm now in 5th year, 6th year is the last year. The year I was in before was transition year, which it's optional, but I chose to do it. And at the end of that year, it was on the last week, I believe, like the third last day or something, doesn't matter. We went to like this GAA pitch, which for those who don't know, it's literally just a pitch where like people play, whether it's rugby or football or anything like that. And we went there as a school trip, and surprisingly, pretty much every single one of us looked like we were excited, even though I knew for sure only about half of us were sporty types.
Yeah.
The other half weren't. I'm not, but I was still excited. And that's the thing. Even though I'm not a sporty type, I still like to take part in things.
Yeah.
Unless I actually hate something.
Participation awards.
So we were basically doing some rugby, and it was sunny at the beginning of the day, sorta. It was like kind of foggy, but still sunny out, kind of overcast. And later throughout the day, it started raining. And then one of my friends, he was like, "Oh man, I hate that it's raining. It's making everything so difficult. Like, if it was just sunny today, like, come on, man." And then I'm like, "Here, I understand that you don't like it's raining, but trust me, you'll see it as a much worse day now than if it was sunny. But trust me, if you look back at that day, you'll be like, my God, was that a fun day? All of us were slipping. It was insane. Someone got a cold. It was hilarious."
Exactly. And like, although it's not the same, it's just a hot dog or whatever. I'm glad I got it because like it was so fucking awful, and now I have some like, I don't just look back on that day and be like, oh, I saw a movie. I'm like, oh, I got this nasty ass, disgusting fucking.
Exactly. If you got like, not even a nice, if you just got a decent hot dog that day, you wouldn't even remember. You'd be like, oh, I just ate something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but pretty good. And I saw Spider-Man No Way Home recently. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I don't want to really spoil anything. And also, words won't do it justice, man. Like, seriously, it is incredible. And that's all I'm going to say. Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised that's all you're going to say, because I know when you told me you were at the cinema watching the film, you said the audience was
screaming. Just screaming and like clapping and shit. When we watch it, you won't understand it, but there's a moment in the first 15 minutes that had everyone screaming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like when I watch it, I won't even notice.
No, you'll just be like, who's that guy?
Will I?
Yeah, like, you won't even notice it happening. You won't be like, oh, who's that? You will just say nothing.
I wouldn't even. I would just be watching the film.
You'd just be thinking in your head, oh, there's a new character being introduced.
Or I might just think, oh, I've never seen this guy before.
Yeah, but trust me, he's really cool. He's a really good lawyer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool to know, honestly.
Oh, I don't have it, but Halo Infinite came out kind of recently. How is it so far?
Ooh. I just finished the campaign about a couple of days ago before I got Borderlands, and it was interesting, honestly. I do not think story-wise it's my favourite Halo campaign. I do know one of my friends did, but I think it's a really good campaign, honestly. Like, it's nice that the game feels similar to Halo C in the way that there's never a single claustrophobic moment unless you're in like some sort of building that has hallways or whatever. Sometimes that could happen, but like for like 90% of the campaign, it's all open world, outdoors, vehicles to use, all that stuff. There's things called FOBs, forward operating base it stands for, and what you can capture them where they're usually all like, I guess, controlled by the Banished, and if you take over one, you can like summon, like you can get a vehicle deployed at that location, or like spawn in different weapons like you own, or like, you know, whatever. And it's really cool. Honestly, I didn't think it was the craziest, most, I can't think of the word, I don't feel like it was the most breathtaking experience I've ever had. That's the word, breathtaking, yeah. I don't think it's the most breathtaking experience I've ever had, but it was still something worth waiting. I'm so glad. It was much more fun than Halo 5's campaign, 100%.
Yeah.
I would still have much more fun on C or Reach's campaign, maybe 3, but like Infinite is so much better than Halo 5's campaign. I also think it's better than Halo 2's campaign as well.
Really?
And definitely better than 4.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, pretty much, it's almost like, I don't think it will beat, I guess, what I would call the legendary campaigns, but it easily beats like the worst campaigns, basically.
Speaking of Halo 4, you were just talking about it.
Yeah.
I get why the multiplayer gets so much hate, but I don't understand why the campaign gets so much hate. I really like the campaign. The only thing I didn't like, what are they called, Prometheans? How they were just kind of like just spammed around the map, just put absolutely everywhere.
Yeah, they just loads will be here, and then you're like, right, shoot them, and then you're like
that last mission. What was it called? Midnight. That was such an effort.
If you've ever seen someone try to play that mission on Lasso,
oh god,
those Promethean Knights, they're so strong. The only way anyone tries to kill them on lasso is actually like get a melee attack from behind, because it will insta kill them.
Yeah.
Because pretty much most enemies die instantly from a back melee. So that's the only really way, because if you have all skulls on, their health is doubled.
Yeah.
Doubled! And their health is already huge. Shut up!
Jesus Christ, Ben.
Yeah.
Put your clothes back on. Jesus.
I'm warm!
I know it's warm, but it's common decency.
I might. I'll
You guys
see.
are lucky this is audio only, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it yellow? You know, I don't even want to know. But, yeah, Halo 4, I really liked the campaign. Cortana was a bit of a MILF, won't lie. I won't even cap on you.
I'm pretty sure one of my friends told me Halo 4 Cortana was the only reason Halo 4 was his favourite. And I'm like, dude, you
What a
down
loser.
bad!
What the fuck?
That's the definition of down bad.
Is that his only reason it's his favourite?
His only reason, yeah. I'm not going to say his name, but it's his only reason why Halo 4 is his favourite Halo.
Can you tell me who it is after this?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
If you'll remember to
Yeah.
tell me anyway.
But, I've only played Halo campaigns from 1 to 4. I played a little bit of 5. And
Yeah.
here's how I would rank them. I would go from best to worst, okay?
Yeah.
I would go Halo Combat Evolved,
Mm-hmm.
Halo 3, Halo 4, and then Halo 2.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I just had to resume that because... Oh, someone came in. Right.
Yeah, Ben told me who it was, by the way. I'm very surprised.
Are you?
Yeah.
No one knows who it is except us.
Yep, and him.
Yeah.
Or her.
No, it's him.
Yeah.
100%.
You sure?
I'm sure.
I don't know, man. Guy seems a little suspicious to me. But anyways, yeah, Halo 2's campaign wasn't bad by any means. Like, it's not a bad campaign. It's just not on par with the others, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, Halo 2 was actually rushed.
Yeah.
And
I can really respect that because most games that are rushed turn out to be garbage.
And Halo 2 is far from garbage despite how quickly the game was made.
Yeah.
I think the game had 8 months development time.
Jesus.
I think. I don't know. The game came out in 04 as well, which is insane.
But, yeah, Halo is really on top right now. Between Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Halo's up there, man.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of upsetting to me that Battlefield didn't do as well as it deserved, I don't think.
Battlefield 1 will probably always be my favourite Battlefield game.
Really?
Yep. A lot of people tell me Battlefield 3 or 4. I know 3 is your favourite.
Yep.
But Battlefield 1, I don't know.
I could never get into it.
I mean, I think it's my first Battlefield, actually. Hold on, let me think. No, Battlefield 4 is my first. Then Battlefield 1, yeah. Love Battlefield 1.
If anyone's listening, and they've played, Battlefield 1, 5, and 2042 or whatever, if you haven't played Battlefield 2 and 3, I highly recommend them.
I've only played Battlefield 3 once, and I really should play more.
You should, it's so
Like,
good.
I need to play more Battlefield 3. I played Battlefield Bad Company, didn't like it.
Wait, what?
Bad Company 1.
Oh, right.
What, do you think I went Bad Company 2?
Yeah.
No! Did I say 2?
No.
Oh, I thought I said 2, but I was saying as in as well, I don't know. No. I probably triggered a lot of people there by saying I didn't like Bad Company 1. I just didn't find it fun. It felt like a generic shooter.
I've never played it.
It just felt like a generic shooter to me.
Yeah.
I didn't feel interesting.
Like, to me, that's how a lot of the original CODs are.
Oh, like COD 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, especially 3.
Yeah. To me, COD 3 is actually the most forgettable COD, in my opinion, ever.
Yeah.
Because COD 1, because it's the first, and I mean, I've played the demo of it. COD 2, because, well, I mean, I've also played the demo, but I also played the game when I was younger, like once or something, I don't know, but I guess I just recognize the game when I see it. But then there's this COD 3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. I have nothing against the game, I just find it forgettable.
Like, of course, COD 1, 2, and 3 aren't bad games, but COD World at War, I think, is where, like, the COD actually begins, you know what I'm saying?
I would say COD 4, because I would see that as the true first Call of Duty game.
That's true.
Because COD 4 came out before World at War. COD 4 is the beginning.
Yeah, it did.
COD 4 is the beginning.
I remember World at War coming out before. I guess just because the graphics are much worse.
Do you think World at War looks worse?
Yeah.
Really? I think World at War looks better.
No.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh no!
What?
That door, like the black thing, whatever the fuck that is on it, I see it as a face now.
How do you see that as a face?
It's like shaped like a face, and that bit of white not at the bottom, but like, oh, it looks like a mouth. It's weird.
Oh, on the clothes.
Yeah.
No! No! That's actually scary.
Isn't it?
Why did you tell me that?
I didn't want to suffer alone, man.
Oh.
But hey, we have each other, so it's okay.
The brain is a crazy thing.
Oh, it is.
Why is the brain like scaring us?
Especially when I'm receiving some. I know what I'm saying. Getting some brain. Never mind. Oh, update. Ben is now putting back on his clothes. Never mind. He put on one sock.
Let's go. One sock, baby.
You know, Ben?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sick of your shit. Okay.
I mean, I don't think anyone likes shit, but...
Anyways.
Pretty sure it makes everybody sick, too.
Really?
Has to. Except dogs.
Oh, like you mean eating it?
Yes.
I thought you meant just shitting makes you sick.
No.
What the fuck kind of shits are you taking? Oh god, I keep putting it off. I need to edit more way out videos. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Cause
At the moment, I have currently 2 saved.
I uploaded part 1, right? And then I edited part 2 and 3 and uploaded them as like I put them together into one long video.
Oh, that's why I have only 2 videos saved.
Yeah. Oh, so I guess that one is up. And then I uploaded part 4 and now it's just gone, so I gotta do that again.
Oh. But that's the thing, take your time though, honestly.
Yeah, I remember I was just going through my video clips of A Way Out, and you saw it, like, kind of a spoiler, and I don't know, you probably don't even remember.
No, I don't.
It looked like a big spoiler, but really it wasn't. It was something I realised we already did.
Oh.
I was getting so nervous going through those clips, I was like, shit, what if you saw it? But no.
I remember you just telling me to not look.
Yeah.
Remember you telling me, okay, don't look.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember before you told me that the game, you were like, oh, this is a cool 2-player game I want to show you, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
I really, really hope that we finish it.
We will.
Yeah.
We literally will.
I want them to make a sequel, but I want them to take their time with it.
Oh, yeah.
A sequel would be great.
It was cool that, like, I had already heard about the game, but I just didn't think too much of it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, I just expected the game to be, like, half decent. It was incredible. And we're not even finished it, and I think it's incredible.
I wish, that was more popular of, like, a game style, I guess. Like, having that split screen and just, like, walking. Like, literally most of the time you're just walking. But it's still so fun.
Oh, and just the story is incredible. What I think, right, is, you know, the game is a feature where, like, only one person has to have the game.
Yeah.
I feel like with all those type of games, it should always be like that.
Yeah, if 2 people have to own it, it's just stupid in my opinion.
I know, because, like, it's a game that can only be played in 2 players, so...
Like, you literally have to play it on 2 player.
Yeah.
You can't do it by yourself. It's not possible.
Like, you actually can't.
Yeah.
You if you want to play by yourself, you have to connect 2 controllers.
And that would just be really sad, and I don't know why you
Wouldn't it?
Yeah. I used to do that. You know when we used to play Mario Bros. Wii?
Oh my god.
All those years ago? I would get so sad whenever you left.
No.
And I'd miss playing it with you. So I'd connect 2 controllers and, like, pretend that we were playing it together.
Dude.
That was sad, but, you know.
Oh my god. There used to be this actually weird thing I used to do on, it was on this Need for Speed game called The Run on the Wii.
Oh yeah.
And the actual game, like as in driving physics, is so easy and so like arcade. It's actually so easy to drive in that game.
Yeah.
I instantly got like really good at the game after like a week, and the game got so easy for me. What I decided to do was there was this really cool feature in the game actually, where you could do like a quick race on 2-player on any, I guess, track. Well, they weren't really tracks because the game never took place on tracks. It was all on like roads. But I'm gonna say tracks anyway. But like you could pick whatever track, race there, and what I used to do is like, you know, Wii remotes are sort of tall or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd have them put together, and you usually have nunchucks to play the game. So I'd have the two Wii remotes together. One nunchuck in my left hand, one in my right, and I'd be pressing the B button at the back that to accelerate the car, and then I'd be using the nunchucks in each of the controllers to control each car on the screen.
Oh shit.
And literally for hours I'd be there racing myself, but there would also be other opponents, if you get me. So it would make the challenge even more fun, and my goal would always be like to try and get the two cars in front. But what I mostly just did was seeing which hand would win the race. Would my left hand or my right hand win the race? And what was really cool in these like custom races is each time you won a race, no matter how many races you'd win, there'd always be like, oh, if you came first you got so many points, and second you got a little less. You could just keep picking tracks over and over and over. You could literally do about 50 races. It would keep adding those points, you know, up to like massive numbers. So you could just, it was just really cool.
I just got a notification on my phone from the news app. You won't fucking believe this.
Wait, you're being real with me here, yes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeffrey Epstein was just found alive in Ohio.
Okay, I immediately lost my What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Well, it really seems like you're just
No, seriously, like, I got that notification. It said something like Daily News or some shit. It was like...
Oh, look, who knows? I'm not saying it's false, but I'm not saying it's true.
I'm joking, it's not true, that didn't happen.
Fuck's sake.
I wanted to see how long I could keep you believing it. But, no, Jeffrey Epstein's dead, and he did not kill himself.
Yay! Another Jeffrey Epstein not kill himself joke.
No, not a joke, like, it doesn't make sense how he would have killed himself.
Oh, right. Whatever. I mean,
Anyways.
joke isn't like, oh, someone saying it because, whatever.
No, it just doesn't make sense.
Oh.
I was gonna say something, yeah, we're gonna watch Spider-Man 2 in a bit, which is, like, I've seen Spider-Man 1 and 3, like, very recently, and I haven't seen Spider-Man 2 since I was, like, maybe 6 or 7.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
The last time I seen Spider-Man 3, I was about, ooh, my knees. The last time I saw Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3, I was about 14, I think. I don't know. The last time I seen Spider-Man 1 was like last October, and last time I saw Spider-Man 2 was God knows when.
And how old are you now? 40 something?
I'm 18.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, get back in your wheelchair.
Get back in my wheelchair.
Take that fucking wig off. I know it's a wig.
The feels.
How are the dinosaurs?
The feels.
Yeah. How do you feel these nuts?
I went to grab my glass of water or my cup of water, and you're just like dinosaurs.
I'm gonna say something that the
Whatever you
listeners won't get. Vagina Michael. His balls are quite huge.
Oh my god!
And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yep.
Yep.
Vagina Michael, his balls are quite huge.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
They literally are.
Like, literally, like, how would they not be?
Yeah, nobody will get that. No, I'm not gonna tell a single person about that. It's gonna be our inside joke. I imagine one day we'd be going to the cinema with like Victor and William or some shit, and I would just say to you, Vagina Michael.
And both of us would burst into tears laughing. We would actually lose it. And then the other two would be like, what?
Like, imagine we see a movie and there's a character called Michael, and some guy's like, you're a pussy, Michael. I'll be like, Vagina
Oh my
Michael.
god, Vagina Michael!
And he's like, I don't know, never mind.
Yeah, that's definitely something that we're gonna do.
What are you drinking?
Water.
I thought that was milk.
Oh. I said water really weird there.
Yeah, you said it like how I used to say it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I said like waters.
No, you just said water.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
I do know the voice in my head sounds different in the way by how I pronounce things.
I'm gonna start a debate. Some people say water, some people say water, and some people say water. Which one are you?
Where then is water?
Yeah, who the fuck? And then there's never mind, that's racist. I'm not
Just
gonna say.
water.
I just say water.
I say water.
I feel like saying water is just really like awkward.
No, I normally don't say water or water. I usually go water.
Oh,
Like-
right.
It's really weird. I don't pronounce the T strongly or weakly. It's kind of just water.
Mm-hmm. So, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes.
You know how, like, in your podcast you have that, like, little, like, the little, like, song at the end?
Usually, not all the time, but I'm going to be doing one at the beginning and the end of this one.
Let's go.
I can actually show you how I do it.
Yeah, I was just gonna, just describe it to me.
Wait, what?
Do you just do it in, like, iMovie or some shit, or?
I do the songs in GarageBand. That's where I make the songs.
Oh.
And I do the whole podcast thing itself, the actual video, and save it. That's in iMovie.
All right. How did you, like, when you're watching it or listening to it, you know, it has all those random pictures of, like, Patrick and the Among Us guy?
Yep.
Oh, you know, it'd be cool.
Oh,
It'd be cool if you had, like, different seasons of the podcast, and every season the picture would be different.
that's a good idea. I don't want to be boring, but I wanted to just be the podcast sort of thing.
Yeah, or maybe, like...
It'd be more specific. Like, there might be a Christmas one.
Yeah.
I might do a Christmas one for this episode.
Oh, yeah, because it's December 28th.
It's Christmas time.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas! What the hell?
We're only a few days late, but here we are.
No, I'm surprised you didn't say at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah. It's because it doesn't feel like it, you know?
How do you mean?
I just... Like, I woke up on Christmas, and I was just like... It just feels like a regular-ass day, you know what I'm
My
saying?
brother said the same thing to me, you know?
Hmm.
I still have the Christmas feels, mainly just because when I went to Auntie's house where my cousin was, the house was decorating Christmas, and there was a Christmas tree, and there was gifts under the tree,
Oh.
and like some of the family was over, you know, that's how it just
Yeah.
felt completely like Christmas to me.
Man,
I'm still
Christmas
drinking
is
this cup of water. It's actually really good. Sorry, what were you saying?
Is that like fucking like 3 liters? You've been drinking that for like 25 minutes now.
No, I'm just drinking little bits at a time.
Oh, right.
Every little helps. I did not think you'd laugh at that.
The way you said it was so awkward.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
We literally both agreed earlier that awkwardness basically doesn't exist.
No, like, not, it was awkward. Like, that was so awkward. Just
Oh, like just strangely.
yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So, quick question. You're
Yeah.
drinking water out of that big jug, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I see a little something I see something floating around in the middle of it. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
No, the water still tastes good though. 'Cause
Jesus Christ, Ben. It's a fucking air freshener. Take that out of your fucking drink. It's gonna kill you.
oh, this shit tastes good.
Ben, it's an air freshener. It will literally kill you.
Yo, that's sick.
Well, I think that should about do it for this podcast. I also think it's gonna be Ben's last one.
Well, my last one this year, yes.
No, your last one. You're gonna die, Ben.
Oh,